is March 8th, 2024, 7 a.m. and it's raining. Well, today is Friday. What is it? March 8th, 2024. It's 1 p.m. and I come out to check. It rained most of the morning. Yeah, still a little wet. Yeah, it's muddy out here. But I don't see no new digging that I can see. I don't see any new digging underneath there or on this side. So I guess either the groundhog couldn't get in or couldn't get out. Because I don't know if they, when they were digging here yesterday, I don't know if they were digging out or they were trying to dig in. So either way, there's no new digging, so I'm gonna hope that it'll end. I hope there won't be no new holes either. Okay, check back later. Well, cattle are there. The sick one's over that way behind that tree. Yeah. Oh, it looks like they rolled the bale out. I'll have to go over there and take a look. Yeah, they rolled the bale from right there. I think they rolled it down the hill. Or down out into the pasture. Yeah, I'll take a look at that later. Anyway, that's where we're at today. It's rained this morning. March 8th, 2024. Right now it's around 1 p.m. It was raining all morning. And you can see there's still water everywhere. It's still a little muddy. But wind's from the south, so it's a warmer wind. I think it's around 50 right now. Maybe a little higher than 50. I'll have to take a look. I glanced at it, but I didn't remember what it said. But the grass is starting to green a lot more now. Yeah. Okay, I'll check back later. At least the groundhog hole there's no new groundhog hole, so that's good. Let's hope for the best now with that. Maybe I scared him away. Okay, catch you later. Oh, there's a cow going down to drink. Yeah, the water's shallow right there. Well, I came back in the barn to check these holes here. And of course, since they didn't dig a hole outside, I come back in here and check this, and yeah, of course, they dug a hole here. You probably can't see. It's too dark. There's a hole in there. I'm going to cover it back up with a shovel and see if I have to plug it some other way. I'm not sure how yet, but I'll think of something. Hard to film in here, record in here too. Not enough light. Well, today is still March 8th, 2024, Friday. And it's after 1 p.m. There's the bale that was rolled out. They rolled it out to there. And got it over there. I'm going to go get something to put in that groundhog hole that's inside the barn now. I haven't dug in there for a long time, so now they're digging inside because I blocked them from going outside for now anyway. So I'll just have to keep trying to plug that hole up as much as I can until they stop digging. Hope it's soon. Okay, let me go get something to put it in the hole and then I'll cover it up. Oh, I'm back in the barn. Brought my flashlight this time. There's that hole that they dug out. Yeah. Anyway, I got something to put in the hole. But more than likely they're going to dig around it, but I'm still going to do it. Put something in the hole, and then to block it. Then I'm going to pour some stuff in to deter them, and then I'm going to cover the hole back up and see what happens. Okay, let's get going. I found an old paint can, and I'm going to put the whole side down, the whole of the can down into the hole. That way maybe they'll go into the hole, into the can and get stuck. I, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I could probably do that. I could probably put some nails or something through the top of the can to stick in, and when they stick their head in, they'll get hung up and get stuck. That'll be my next project if this don't work. But anyway, the hole's down over there. Okay, let me put it in the hole. Changed my mind. The hole was a little wider than I thought, so I put the can in sideways. I think that'll do. It's covered up. Okay, I started covering it up now. Let me finish it. Okay, we got the hole covered up again. That sure is a lot harder to work under this manger. Got the hole covered up again. I poured some stuff on it. Bleach and ammonia. They're cheap. It would keep me away. I poured some down the hole too, and I poured some on top. I guess over time it evaporates though. Anyway, that's all I can do here. I'd rather work on the whole outside than underneath that manger. They used to have a hole there too. Maybe that'll be the next one he digs out. I'll have to wait and see. Haven't used that one in a long time though. Probably since last summer sometime. Maybe even before that. Okay. That's all I got. I'm gonna go back to the house now. It's still pretty wet outside. Okay, catch you later. It helps. Helps when I put my hand. Put my hand over to block the lens, camera lens, because the glare from outside is making it look foggy. Anyway, only got two hands, so. But the hole's covered up under there in that corner. Okay, I'll catch you later. I'm over here for a different view because I noticed something on this tree here. This is my grafted pear tree that I transplanted from the family farm. Also that big one down there, that was my first transplanted, grafted pear tree from the farm. But look at that. I just noticed this today. They're starting to bloom. And blooms are popping out. They always come out first. Yeah, they got blooms, but flowers aren't open yet. The blossoms aren't open yet. So we've had some warm days, near 70, above and below 70, so I probably triggered it. Yeah, can't see them as good. I can see those real good. Yeah. Yeah. I see green on that tree too, a big tree. That's my big pear tree. Yeah, I had to hack it back last year or the year before last year because all these lower limbs on the bottom that I cut off, they're all, the weight of the pears and the limbs got so long that the pears were weighing them down and falling on the ground. And that was before I fenced this off for the cattle to eat the grass. I fenced this off 2022, I believe. Anyway, that was right before I after I cut them off, then I cut the low ones off, because then I let the cattle in here to eat the grass instead of me trying to mow it. Works out pretty good with the cattle eating it, but since they're eating it, any pears that grow along the bottom there, they'll eat it off, but they can't reach the ones on top unless the pears weigh them down. And then I usually pick them off. I usually pick them first. Besides, I can let them out of here, let the grass grow up, and then when it gets big enough, then I'll let them back in. And before I let them back in, I'll pick any pears in late summer. Anyway, I just wanted to share that. I didn't expect this to be blooming so soon. Yeah, okay. That's nice. Okay. At least I'll always have pears in the fall. And these are nice pears. My brother knows fancy name, but they're some kind of ancient, what do you call that? Heirloom pear or something like that. They're old. They're hard and crunchy. They get softer later on after you pick them, but when they're ripe from the tree, they're hard and crunchy and sweet too. That's why I like them. That's what I remember when I was a kid, climbing. That Dad had the farm had two big pear trees. One of them died because when my dad rebuilt the pond dam where the old house used to be, the water rose up and drowned one pear. But the other pear was right on the edge of the water, so it survived. But over the years, its trunk rotted out, and it bent over into the pond. And that's when I decided to graft the bark was the outer part of the tree was still good, and it's still growing. It's still growing. So that's when I grafted these, because all around up on the bank of that pear tree, the mama tree, I call it the mama pear tree, the original tree. It must have it had all these sprouts coming up. So at first I just let the sprouts grow. I thought it was the same tree, but after they were big enough to have blooms, the pears were like marbles. I mean, they were like the wild pear. So that means the rootstock of that mama pear tree was a wild variety, and then they grafted that one. So I decided, well, I can graft the original tree top to the rootstock, the same rootstock, and it worked. I got about 5 or 6 pear trees over there, and I took these two to bring here. Okay, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Okay, I gotta go. Catch you later. Maybe I'll just end it here. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye. Well, I'm gonna go look at these 2 pear trees. I bought these trees from Gurney's. Is that the name of the place? Yeah, Gurney's. And those are 2 different variety of pear trees. That pear tree is a little bit mushy when it ripens early in summer. That one's a little bit better and ripens a little later. But they're not as good as my homegrown pears. The ones I got from the farm. Anyway, I'm gonna go over and look at them, see if they're blooming. And I just noticed, look at all these thistle. They were next to. I remember there was a thistle here last summer. Some in that box too. I'll have to keep them under control this year. Spray them is the best way to do it. Well, this is that mushy pear tree. It does the same thing when the pears get too heavy on the end. They break the limbs, drag them down. But I can see a few buds up there. Yeah, there's a few buds. Not as far out as the homegrown pear over there by that left of that trailer. But they're green. They got some green leaves or something come popping out. But it's always the flowers that come out first. This one here I'm not so sure of. Maybe if I get a different angle on the light. I need something dark. I don't really see nothing green on this one yet. Well, I guess this one's a little bit later. Okay. And that's the oak tree in the back. Okay, that's it. Yeah. Yeah, that's the mushy one. I don't care for it. But it's a pear tree, so I left it. The deer like them. Sometimes I come out here, I see that the pears are on the ground, and the next day I come and they're all gone. Sometimes on this one here, they're so little, they fall on the ground, and I'll just throw them over the fence. The cattle love them too. Okay, that's all I got for today. Okay, I'll catch you on the next one. Bye. Well, it's around 2 p.m. I think the temperature is around 57 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, I'm going in. It's still cold out here. And there's no sun. It's still overcast. It looks like it's going to rain some more. Okay, catch you later, or catch you on the next one. Bye.